Here are some reality shifting tips that I want to share with you. I'm not going to give you any small talk, so let's get right into it. First tip I'm going to give you is you should not be fearful and expect bad things to happen. If you go into shifting and you're like, kind of scared, it will literally hold you back so much because either one or two things will happen. One, you won't shift at all and you just remain in your CR. Or two, you're going to shift into something you don't want to experience. This goes for anything you're trying to do in life. Notice people who are constantly always fearful and scared, they will constantly attract bad situations to them. Where people who tend to be more happy and faithful usually end up being the ones who, quote unquote, are lucky. At least that's the term that people give them. So, yeah, just be careful, of course, and make sure you're not actually fearful or scared. Second tip, then that is don't focus too long on how long you haven't been able to shift for. It's unlikely you will do this every single night, so you're going to have a lot of attempts where you fail. And when you do fail, completely ignore it and act as if it didn't happen. Only remember the times where you actually shifted or came close to shifting. Dwelling on your failed attempts will only decrease your motivation by a ton. Third tip, and that's don't focus too much on your symptoms. Symptoms are motivations. Yeah, they're motivation. But at the same time, they don't make you shift though. There's people who have shifted without symptoms before. This one I am guilty of myself, and I feel like focusing too much on my symptoms has held me back a lot on my previous attempts before. Because by doing that, of course, it only made me retain my consciousness in my CR body, when in reality, my body's not shifting with me, like it's my mind that's going to shift, my awareness. Oh man. Fourth tip, and that is don't compare your shifting journey to anybody else's. Your shifting journey is unique to you and everyone's story is different. Yes, I know how discouraging it can get, and I've fallen victim to this myself, and that's getting jealous of people who are able to shift on their first try. You just got to keep in mind, out of those very select few, like, who are able to do it on their first try, they are tons of people just like you who are on the same journey, who haven't shifted yet. Patience is key, guys. Fifth tip, and that's please meditate before doing any attempts. Back then, I used to be a person who heard this but never did it because I thought meditation was boring. But the day when I decided to finally give it a try, I swear to God, man, I heard sounds from my desired reality after I meditated. You should be doing at least 5 to 10 minutes of meditation before you attempt to shift. Because when you do it, you take yourself out of that easy to manipulate head controlled mind and bring yourself to your knowing, your intuition, basically. Sixth tip, and that is you don't need to drink water to shift. Drinking water or not doesn't determine if you're shifting unless you were already dehydrated before your shifting attempt, then yeah, that's when you should probably drink water. Or if you just came back from a gym doing a 2 hour cardio session, then yeah, that's when you should drink, like, water before you shift. I mean, you can if you want, but at the same time, I just wanted to let you know that you don't have to, and it doesn't make or break your shifting attempt, if that makes sense. And the last tip, and that's visualize your desired reality often while you're doing your daily routine, and it will increase the chances of it happening. And also, of course, bonus tip. If you want to increase your chances of shifting, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That was obviously just a joke, but anyways, guys, I upload, like, like stuff about shifting, of course, perma shifting, respawning, and I also upload subliminals here as well. And if you're definitely interested in shifting, of course, then I got plenty more content coming on the way. Other than that, I've been having a lot of fun here, like, on YouTube so far, and thank you guys for whoever decides to see this.